Hey busy babes, how are you today? Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be here with you today. Today we are going to be dishing out the best tips for your weight loss journey to a healthier, more energetic, better you, right? So I'm Jacqueline Gomes. I am your registered dietitian and weight loss coach. And today we're really going to be diving deep into the world of protein and how it really is such a critical piece of the weight loss game. But before we jump into this protein-packed goodness, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss out on our tasty weight loss adventures. So of course, let's get started. We're gonna be tackling one of the biggest questions that I get, and that is how and why does eating the right amount of protein help you to lose weight? It seems kind of counterintuitive or even counterproductive. How is eating more of something gonna help me lose weight, right? Almost doesn't make sense. Well, let's really think about that. Protein shouldn't really just be a sidekick. It's actually like, your superhero, or almost like the centerpiece of your weight loss story. And let's kind of break down point by point why that is so. And one of the biggest, I think, confusions around the link between protein and weight loss is almost like, well, how does it work, right? How does eating more of something help me to lose weight? And so let's really break that down. So number one, the satiety. It's really like the satiety superhero, if you will. So protein is like this magic spell that really helps to keep you full and satisfied, right? And so if you're feeling full and satisfied, you are less likely to overeat or have cravings. So when you include more protein into your meals, it's like sending this signal to your brain saying, hey, we're good down here. You don't need extra snacks, or we don't need any extra food. Like, we're good, we're chilling. The second piece of this is the metabolism booster. So, I always get this question, especially on Instagram, around, how do I boost my metabolism? What does that even mean? And I think that people are kind of getting this sense like, oh, I just want to just burn as much energy doing nothing as possible. And to a level or to a degree, yes, protein is, or that's what people are aiming for around their metabolism. But really what we're wanting to think about as it relates to protein is that protein really revs up our metabolism. So it takes more energy, which is also known as calories. So calories are energy, to digest the protein compared to fats and carbs. So by including protein into your diet, you're actually giving your metabolism a little bit more work to do, right? It's giving it almost like a little workout of its own. And number three, let's talk about muscle. So a lot of times I think there's this misconception, or this it's more like a misconception. It's not really confusion, that if we're a woman and we're trying to build muscle, we're automatically going to have this like bulky look. And I got to tell you, that is so false. Muscle is really like the unsung hero of weight loss, and many health conditions. Studies show that people that have more muscle mass have greater longevity in a healthier body. So the point I'm making here is that protein is crucial for preserving lean muscle mass and for building muscle mass, especially when you're trying to lose weight. So the more muscle mass that we have, the higher our metabolism and the more sculpted and toned or athletic you can look, right? And you can still look lean and feminine and still have a toned muscle look at the same time. And so it's really important to understand that when you're in a caloric deficit to lose weight, you don't want your body going after your muscle to get energy. That is counterproductive, and that will only slow down your metabolism. Now that we have a good idea, we know why protein is such an important, part of our weight loss journey, let's really talk about, the how. Well, okay, that sounds great, Jackie, but like, how in the world are we going to include more protein in our diet? So just as a side note, I want to make sure that you already have my Crush Your Protein Goals guide. It's a freebie. It's for you to have. It's my gift to you for listening, watching, whether you found me through my email list or through Instagram. This is a really great tool that you can use to help create a greater plan around including the right amount of protein in your diet. So that is going to be down in the comments, so don't forget to snag that. All right, ladies, so now let's dive into 3 tips on getting more protein into your diet. So step 1 is, if you are not starting your day right, and by that I mean including protein in your breakfast, in your morning meal, whatever we want to call it, you are missing such a huge opportunity to make sure that you are starting the day off with enough protein to curb cravings, to make sure that you're full and satisfied. So step 1, start your day right and kickstart your morning with a protein-packed breakfast. So traditional protein-packed foods, things like eggs, Greek yogurt, a protein smoothie, these are all, easy and great ways to get started. But if you're more of like a non-traditional breakfast person, I've had clients that have had chicken sandwiches, tuna sandwiches. The point is, you want to make sure that you have a real solid source of protein in that morning meal. If you're following a vegan or vegetarian diet, maybe it's a tofu scramble. There's really no right or wrong. No one said you have to have an egg sandwich for breakfast. There's lots of ways to make sure that you're including enough protein in that morning meal. One that became a little bit popular recently through one of my Instagram posts was adding protein powder to oats or oatmeal. That's like kind of a great way to mask protein powder if you're just like not into it. But if you're someone who's on the run and you kind of need something quick, a smoothie works out great too. And you don't even have to use protein powder. You can get enough protein through including a good Greek yogurt, good quality Greek yogurt, adding some peanut butter. Maybe you're using some milk in there. So there's lots of ways to get that protein into your morning meal. Step 2, you want to snack smart. Okay, don't discount the power of snacks. Snacks shouldn't be thought of as like a 4-letter word or something that's bad. I'm trying to limit my snacking. When I hear I'm trying to limit my snacking, my hope is that you're trying to limit snacks that are not pushing you forward in your weight loss or fat loss journey, but rather we want to think of snacks as an opportunity to get more nutrition into our daily living, right? And so I want you to say goodbye to like mindless snacking and really think about purposeful snacks. So a purposeful snack is a snack that you're planning for with purpose. And so you want to say hello to a protein powered snack. So you want to include nuts, seeds, things like chia seeds. Add chia seeds into a yogurt, or even like a protein bar. That works great if you're on the run or you're super busy, you just need something, to kind of keep you occupied between meals. Maybe it's a cheese stick and a piece of fruit. One of my personal favorites is something like, half a banana with a little bit of almond butter, so anything that can help push you a little bit forward into your protein goal. And you could aim for even just like 5 grams or so of protein in that snack. It doesn't have to be 20 grams of protein, because remember, this is a snack, not a meal. Okay. All right. So let's dive into number 3, and that is powering up your meals with protein. All right. Listen to me. Listen to me. You need to have a good quality source of protein at breakfast, lunch, and dinner, okay? So morning meal, afternoon meal, evening meal, okay? We are not skipping meals, because the second you skip meals, that's when, again, cravings set in. That's when you're missing the opportunity to get the protein into your diet. So you want to make protein sort of like the star of your main meals, and you really want to focus around this macronutrient. So lean into, of course, if you're not vegetarian, you're going to be leaning into meats like chicken and turkey, fish. But if you want, I would definitely recommend you include plant-based proteins into your meals, because they are super nutritious and come with a whole host of antioxidants. So things like legumes, beans, tofu. So these are also going to be really good quality sources of protein. So these are your weight loss friends, okay? They're your friends. They need to be part of every single meal. So, what's a good range? I would say for my ladies, I always aim for around 4 to 6 ounces or so. If you're thinking more grams, you want to be like 30 to 40 grams of protein, depending on how big that meal is, and also will depend on what your calorie budget is, right? And so someone who's following, let's say, a 1,400 calorie diet will likely have smaller portions than someone who's following an 1,800 calorie diet, right? So those are your 3 beginning tips to get more protein into your day. There we have it, my busy babes. So the incredible power of protein. Every time I say that, I think of that advertisement for the incredible edible egg, but it kind of makes sense. Anyway, remember, it's not just about losing weight. So if you have been following me for any length of time, whether it be for social media or you've been on my email list, you know that for me, it's really never about the scale. Although that is an indicator of weight loss, it's certainly not an indicator of health, well-being, or even fat loss. Really, my programs and my whole philosophy is that it's about nourishing your body. It's about feeling strong. It's about feeling confident and embracing a healthier lifestyle so that you live longer in a healthier, stronger, more fit and confident body, right? Really, that's what it's all about for me. So if you enjoyed today's protein-packed adventure, please give me a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you can join our awesome community. Also, I'd love to learn about your favorite protein-rich meals in the comments. Please jot them down. It helps me learn more about what you like, what you're into, so that I can provide you with more awesome resources. And last but not least, if you don't already know, we have a really exciting announcement in the Busy Woman weight loss community, and that is we are bringing back our 90-day Ultimate Slim Down weight loss coaching program. So you can join the wait list, and the great thing about the wait list is that it is a way for you to ensure that you get notifications or communications about the program when we go live and when we start enrollment. And when you join the wait list, you'll get an automatic 10% off the entire cost of the program. And again, that's just for joining the wait list. It doesn't mean you're committing to anything, but just so you get more information and notifications about this awesome program that drives results. So the program does start March 4th. We will start enrollment a week before that. So again, just join the wait list for that. So thank you so much for being here. I'm so excited to have you part of my community, and I can't wait to see you next time. In the meantime, keep rocking those protein-rich meals, and we'll chat soon.